Have you ever been asked to do something so difficult, it made you question everything? This is the story of Abraham and Isaac. A story from the Bible about trust, obedience, and one of the greatest tests of faith ever recorded. Let's begin. A long time ago, in the land of Canaan, there lived a man named Abraham. He was a faithful man, someone who truly believed in God and followed his voice. And after many years of waiting, when Abraham was very old, God gave him a miracle, a son named Isaac. Isaac wasn't just any child, he was the child God had promised Abraham. Through Isaac, God said Abraham would become the father of a great nation. So you can imagine just how much Abraham loved this boy. But then, something unexpected happened. One day, God spoke to Abraham. "Abraham," he said. "Yes, Lord," Abraham answered. Then came the command. "Take your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. There, offer him as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you." Wait, what? Yes. God was asking Abraham to sacrifice his beloved son. Now this might sound shocking, confusing, even. Why would God ask for something so extreme? But Abraham didn't question. He didn't argue. Early the next morning, he got up, saddled his donkey, took 2 of his servants, gathered some firewood, and brought Isaac with him. For 3 days, they traveled. Imagine what that felt like for Abraham, walking beside the son he loved, carrying the secret of what he'd been asked to do. Finally, they reached the mountain. Abraham told his servants, "Stay here. Isaac and I are going up to worship. We'll come back." He placed the wood on Isaac's back. He himself carried the fire and the knife. And together, father and son climbed the hill. On the way up, Isaac asked, "Father, we have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the offering?" Abraham paused. And then he answered, "God will provide the lamb, my son." Was it hope? Was it faith? Either way, they kept walking. When they reached the top, Abraham built an altar. He arranged the wood. Then, he tied up Isaac. And gently, but firmly, he placed him on the altar. He reached for the knife, raised it, and just as he was about to bring it down, Abraham, he stopped. "Yes," he replied. "Do not lay a hand on the boy. Do not harm him. Now I know that you fear God, because you were willing to give him your only son." Abraham lowered the knife. Relief flooded his face. He looked up, and there, caught in a bush nearby, was a ram. God had provided a substitute. Abraham took the ram and offered it to God instead of Isaac. He named that place "The Lord Will Provide." And yes, both Abraham and Isaac walked down the mountain together. So what's this story really about? It's about trust, even when we don't understand. It's about obedience, even when it's hard. And most of all, it's about how God never breaks his promises. Abraham's faith was tested, and he passed. And because of that, God renewed his promise. Abraham's family would become a great nation. And through that nation, would come blessings for the whole world. No matter what challenges we face, the story of Abraham and Isaac reminds us that faith means trusting even when the way forward isn't clear, and that in the end, God always provides.